All right. This message is for anybody that knows my name, or I know theirs, or I know yours. If you know my name and I know yours, I want you to know something. Before I take my last breath, or before you take yours, I want to make sure that the opportunity is already set. The opportunity for the gospel has already been set, and it's either accepted or rejected. I want to know I did my part in the most minimal fashion that I could possibly give, and this is what that is: a minimum fashion of sharing this gospel. Man, I want to be reconciled. I want to be reconciled with my Creator. I want you to be reconciled with your Creator. It doesn't matter exactly what you feel about it, what you feel about Christianity, or what you feel about God, or what you feel about religion in general. I can say I understand however you feel about it. Wherever you fall on the spectrum, I can understand it. But that doesn't really matter for this conversation, for this one-way conversation from me to you. Feel free to hit me, text me, call me, and respond. I'm cool with it. I know your name, you know mine. I just want to make sure that I share this with you. So the gospel, as some of you may know, is the most important message, most important reality or truth that exists on this spinning ball that we live on. It is the story of God's plan, of history before recorded history. It is God's plan to reconcile me, you, and everyone else around us to Himself, to itself, to His being. And the way by which we believe He's done that is by the testimony of Yeshua HaMashiach, or Jesus the Christ, and all His apostles that you find in the Bible. The Bible itself points to it. The Bible is not God. No scripture can entail His whole being or its whole being. It's just impossible, but it absolutely points to Him. It points to this Creator. The trees, the grass, our bodies, cells, atoms, all point to this Creator, just like the clothes you have on right now, or the car that I'm driving right now. It points to a Creator. It doesn't point to a chance, happenstance. It points to a Creator. Evolution itself points to a Creator. But that's another conversation. I'm just wanting you to know where I stand on the objections that come with what I'm saying, the claim that I'm making. The claim is that Yeshua HaMashiach claimed to be the Son of God. He claimed to be the Anointed One, the Christ. His name is not Christ, that's His title. He said, I am the Messiah, the chosen one. Christ means chosen one, or anointed one. So Yeshua HaMashiach was able to live a perfect life because He was born of a virgin. Yes, I believe He was born of a virgin, that Mary was impregnated by the Spirit of God, and she bore a child, and that child was Yeshua. And He grew up perfect, not failing to fulfill God's commands, as to believe in God, Jehovah, the great I am, the all eternal being, and to love his neighbor as he loved himself. He fulfilled that, and he did it perfectly. And there's so much more to say about that, and to say about this topic in general. But that's not the point of this conversation. Though there's so much to be learned, it's a sea level of information there. There's a sea level of information that we could dive into and explore. But that's not what we're doing right now. I just want you to know that, man, if you died today, if I died today, we should know where we're going. We should have a confidence of where we're going. And if we're taking the chance of just winging it, trying to see what happens, I think that's a gamble with your life, with your soul, that you can't correct. You can't course correct that as you can right now. And even still, while you're here living and breathing, we have the opportunity to know this Creator. To give this Creator a chance to know us while we yet live. And the only thing stopping us is just us saying, hey, what are we going to live for? What are we going to believe? You can't let a Christian, another Christian, you can't let church history, you can't let the Catholic Church, you can't let the Protestant Reformation, you can't let all the kings and rulers that have manipulated religion, that have manipulated Christianity and other religions. You can't let your mom, your grandpa, your brother, your sister, you can't let any of them, any of your experiences outside of your own experience with God, through truly believing in Him and truly submitting your life to Him. That is the only thing that you should rely on, is talking with Him yourself, submitting yourself to Him yourself completely, 100%. Saying, God, I trust you. I'm going to live this life for you. And I'm going to see what happens. But I'm going to 100% give it to you, my whole life. If you haven't done that, if you're not doing that, you're making a mistake. A mistake not worth making. So I encourage you to make that jump, make that leap. Say, God, whoever you are, my creator of this universe, I'm going to give you a chance with my life. I've given myself chances. I've given other people chances. I've sought all kind of ways of fulfillment, and whether it felt good, right, fulfilled or not, I want to give you a chance. Great I am. Jehovah. Call His name. Call His name. His name is Jehovah. He told Moses what His name was. Some people say Yahweh. Either way, call His name. He knows who you're talking to, because He knows your heart. Call His name. Submit yourself to Him. And just see what He does with your life. Believe in Him. Believe in the great I am. Believe in the Creator of the universe. The same person that created this universe created you. Submit yourself to Him through the Lord Yeshua the Christ. And let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Jesus said that there was no greater command, or nothing you could do better with your life than to love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength, and to love your neighbor as you love yourself. What that means is not putting anything or anyone with the name above God, above the Creator of the universe. not holding in higher regard anything or anybody than the God of the universe. That's loving God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. It begins with that. And to love your neighbor as you love yourself, well, that means that you need to love yourself. That means you need to do what's best for yourself. You need to know what's best for yourself and then do that. Have your heart persistent toward doing that every day. Just like you have your heart persistent every day to not put anything or anybody above the creator of the universe. And in the same way, you wake up every day with your heart geared toward doing what's best for yourself and then doing what's best for everybody that's around you and just making that a daily practice. He said there's nothing better than that. And I agree. And you can agree too. You can take that same template, those two greatest commands, and put it against anything else that you see in your world or around you on the news. And you tell me if there's not a better situation that comes about by doing that. In your own situation, in the situation of somebody around you, or in some current event. If everybody woke up doing that every day, this world changes completely. There's a lot to be learned. And I'm not saying that coming to God would initially make everything better. I'm just saying it's the best thing to do with your life. And I hope you understand that one day. I hope you understand it now. I'm not expecting this video or this conversation to change that. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to hear from me. I know your name, you know mine. And I hope that I hope this is a seed planted. And that you take these words with a grain of salt. Chew on it, think about it, and make a decision. I don't know, but I do love you. If I know your name, I love you. I might not like you, depending on what your name is, but I do love you. And I hope you have peace and love and power in your life, in your heart, in your mind, today and for eternity. Peace.